Yeah, I taught Bart that he's a
May I have your attention, please? Attention, please.
I'll come cheer for you.
I just love attention. Going to tell you a fairy tale, and I need the stage area cleared, so if I could get Mom to move over here, back of Tiffany.
I don't know that either.
No, you're fine. Or you're going to get back. I wanted to have this fairy tale recorded for prosperity, so I've asked Charles and Anthony to do a little recording for us tonight as I tell you this amazing fairy tale. A long, long time ago, in a kingdom not so far away, there was a king and queen who had a young prince. Now this prince, they named Prince Charming because he was a prince and he was so charming.
Babies aren't
This Prince Charming had a wonderful youth, spent his time playing in the fields and in the forests, but the thing he loved the most was riding his two-wheeled horse. Oh, he rode that two-wheeled horse in the mountains, in the valleys, on the highways, on the byways. Just loved that two-wheeled horse. But the time came when he thought, I'm missing something. I need someone to ride on my two-wheeled horse with me. So he thought, I will go to the dance and see if I can see a beautiful young maiden. He went early to the dance, got on the balcony where he could overlook the whole dance floor. They were practicing before the dance began. Way across the room, he saw this lovely young maiden, dressed in a beautiful blue or green dress, just like his mother's, the queen. So he thought, when the dance starts, I've got to search for this lovely young maiden. So when the dance began, he looked around the room, looked and searched, and finally he found her. He rushed over to her very slowly and asked her to dance. And she, of course, accepted. After all, he was Prince Charming. Well, the days went by. Dances went by. Evenings riding that two-wheeled horse went by. More days went by. More days went by. More dances. More riding. What a life. What more could you ask? Valentine's Day came, and this young maiden named Cinderella gave Prince Charming a nice little present, a box filled with cinnamon rolls in the shape of a heart.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah.
So Prince Charming was very happy, but pretty soon he got to thinking, this is fun, dancing and riding the two-wheeled horse, but something is missing. I want to be with her all the time. So he took her to the top of a very high hill overlooking the kingdom. And he stood her there by the side of a cliff. And he asked her to marry him. Really what he did was said, marry me or I'll push you off the cliff. But of course she accepted.
No.
She's
She's like
shaking
Bushmeat.
like that.
2 months later, he took her to the king's castle, the prince's temple. And they were sealed for eternity. And just like in any fairy tale, they lived happily ever after. The end.
What are you trying to say?
Josh's like, why